Hello, hello, hello. Is this thing on? Welcome to the channel, welcome to the channel, welcome to the stream. Once again, live on Twitch. It's Saturday night. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the channel, welcome to the stream. Live on Twitch, this is Bose831 Gaming, and welcome to a continuation of my Twitch live stream series. We're playing Farming Simulator 22 Platinum Edition, and we're on the Silverrun Forest map, which is the base game map that comes with that expansion pack. That is part of the Farming Simulator 22 Year 1 Season Pass. And once again, welcome. I hope you're having a wonderful day, night, evening, or whatever it is in your neck of the woods or in your part of the world. Welcome. As always, it is a blessing to be able to enjoy another day of existence in this earth, and I'm so happy that you can join me tonight. Without much of a further ado, let's just jump right into it. We're picking up where we left off on the last episode of the series. We were still doing some clearing out some forestry area. We had taken the tree devourer and kind of trimmed or devoured or wood chipped some of the smaller trees, leaving the larger trees so that we can come harvest those with the actual tree harvester, which we have on site right now. The harvester will not have an impact on these irregular shaped and styled trees, however, so with this tree type here, these would still have to be cut and logged manually. We had moved to the start of a new day. We are now in the first portion of November, so we wanted to first start the day off by going through what is going to be our daily routine now that we have animals that we have to tend to. We're going to check on them to make sure that all their needs are met. And right off the top, we see that the sheep are in good shape. So we can go right to the chickens. The chickens are in need of food, so we need to give them some wheat or chicken feed. So we're going to go ahead and take care of that now. Just one moment. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab our TLX. We can find it here. And we had the box it trailer configuration, but we want to go to the dump trailer configuration. So we're going to move with the TLX 2020 over to the dump trailer and pick it up. Okay, and now that we have the dump trailer attachment, we're going to see if we have any wheat in our grain silo. And if we have any wheat left over, we'll go ahead and feed our chickens with that wheat. Let's go check it out. so we're going to the first pin, and let's drop the wheat. Yes, and that's one pin down. Now for the second pin. All right. Pin number 3. And finally, pin number 4. Alright, now we can check the food menu for chickens. And all the chickens are taken care of. So next up are the pigs. And the pigs need both straw and pig feed. So first see if we have any pig feed in the silo. And we'll flip over to that. We have 14,000 liters of pig food, so we're going to unload the entire contents and go over to the pig barn. And select different. Go to our total mix ration. We have 0 total mix ration. Let's take a look at our cows. And our cows need a significant amount of total mix ration. Alright, so let's go to the shop menu. We're looking for pallets, and we're looking for TMR. And we're going to need a ton of TMR this time, so let's just go right to it. Mix ration. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's 5,000 liters. So let's start filling. And that's 20,000 liters to start. Not quite sure whether or not that'll be enough, but it's a good starting point. What I think I will do, just to make sure, because I don't want to be making multiple trips, I think we'll do like a 30 or 40,000, maybe even a 50,000 load here. Okay, well, this last pallet will put us at 20,000 liters, I believe. Alright, so let's order one more set of pallets. Let's do another 10,000 liters. Right, and once this load is filled, we will take this over to the cows and let's see where we're at as far as the feed is concerned. Alright, so that's a good 30,000 liters. Let's see if that's enough. Alright, so we're gonna just turn into the cow barn here. We'll go this direction. And once we get over the trigger point, we should see the pop-up menu. Here we go, total mix ration. Press RB and Y and unload. It's gonna take every last bit of it, of course. And we're still short. So I'm probably gonna have to grab another 20,000 liters or so. So 50 would have been about right. Alright, so we're back at the shop menu. One more time, pallets, TMR. And these pallets packs that I'm using are part of the farm supply pack that is a mod that you can find readily available on the in-game mod hub. And my apologies to the mod maker, I don't have his name right off the top of my head. But all that information is also available on the Farming Simulator website. You can literally do the search for the farm supply pack, and it should be the first thing that pops up in your results, or at least at the very top of the results that you get on your search when you're searching for mods. Or I should say when you're searching for mods using that particular search criteria. Because if you use the search function on the Farming Simulator website, it is a little bit temperamental and sometimes does not seem to, produce results that are always consistent with the criteria that you use. It's still pretty decent. Alright, so there's another 30,000 liters. Hopefully that should get the numbers that we need this time. And just as we did previously, we'll come around and work our way from left to right. So we'll go this direction. And then once the fuel icon pops, we'll go ahead and unload. And that did it. And we still have 16,000 liters left to work with. And we'll unload that in our grain silo. And next up will be the straw. Still 5,000 liters, so we can just drop that right there. Let's see, we have to get it before it start. Are they already picking it up? Let's see, let's go back to the pigs. Yep, already got it. So now let's see, it says 4,312 liters. I don't know if we can do this with the cows, so I think with the cows we have to always blow it. Use a blower. Let's see. I don't think we can just drop one in there and it just automatically start consuming the bale. Certain modded barns and silos and things will accept bales in the bale form, but again, if you're playing, tongue is twisted today more than usual. But if we were playing realistically, you would always use a blower, whether it be for the pigs or the cows. So for this situation here, we're going to have to lease blower. So obviously that's going to be a piece of machinery that I really am going to have to strongly consider buying once I have the resources. Because we definitely will have a use for that. We'll lease the Vermeer BPX 9010 again. And let's go grab that with our tractor. And that's the Far 6185 TTV Black Edition that we have leased. We're going to continue to use this lease tractor for a bit before we turn it back in this time. Okay, now we have our straw blower, and we just gotta grab it and bring it back over. Okay, so we've arrived on the farm site, and we have one bale, straw bale here. We'll go ahead and pick that one up. So what we want to do is just drop that in the shredder. Here, let's see. It's kind of hard to see. Let's do it this way. It's not the pinnacle of realism, but you get the gist of what we're doing here. Alright, let's drop that in there. Alright. Let's see if we can get the bale to kind of settle down in the trailer here. Alright. Hopefully that'll work. Just realized something here, I believe. Let's go to this thing here. Yes. I think this piece here is designed to actually pick up a bale. I'm gonna have to test that functionality when we come back through. Well, actually, we'll run that back here in just a second. Let's go ahead and close this door. Okay, why is it not doing anything? Oh. Okay, there we go. Alright, so let's see what we're doing here. Got the blower situated, we got a bale, the blower, so we're going to hit the mark. not seeing a trigger pop at any point. This hen is so temperamental, is vexing. At some point, I'm gonna have to recognize I have a boy. Okay. Not sure what else I can do at this point. Oh, well, do you have to... I just change the tip side to straw blower. Was that something I needed to do? Let's see. Didn't know if that was a thing that mattered. Alright. Still don't see any... Oh yeah, now it does. So I guess that is a thing that I have to do. Tip side straw blower. Okay, so we're blowing straw, finally. And that's that entire straw bale. And the cows still need a little bit more straw, so we gotta go grab another bale. So, let me test a theory here. See if this thing can actually pick up a bale. Alright, so we're going to back it up the hill here if I can do it straight. Backing up straight's not one of my fortes. I would be driving trucks in real life. Alright, so we got it in there. Alright, so we're going to drop that unit down and let's back into the bale. Well, let's see, will it pick it up? Alright, did not, but maybe one more idea here to try. Maybe the bale has to be oriented a certain way. Let's do this. Okay, so that doesn't work. Okay. Alright, so worth a shot, but that doesn't work. If it does, I don't know how to make it work. But it seems like those bale forks should pick up the bale and bring it into the trailer. I just don't know how to do it. Let's see if we can kind of. And of course, this time the trigger pops. Alright, so we're gonna open the back unit back up and grab the remaining bale here out if we can. It won't let me grab it. But the way we can do is return the vehicle, and the bale drops to the ground. Alright, and restack the bales. And then we'll go back and reconfigure our free devourer and trailer configuration. And let's see what else we got going on here. Let's double check our animals now. We should see cows are, the food is pretty much full. They're producing milk now at a pretty steady rate. We got 22,000 liters of milk in storage. We got 61,000 liters of slurry. On the pig side of things, we have 13,000 liters of slurry. And as you see, the pigs, our reproduction rate, they're about halfway there. So we should have some new pigs produced here in the next 2 cycles. And they're 8 months old. Cows are 19 months old. Chickens are 8 months old. Chickens in this game don't reproduce, but the pigs and the cows do. Sheep also reproduce, but since the pen is full, then we won't have any room for the offsprings to appear. So what I may do, just because I do want to see, I'm kind of curious as to how many will reproduce in the pen when I have the pen maxed out. I'm not quite sure how that works, because if I knew the numbers exactly, then I would have that much space open for how many offspring are produced, but I don't quite understand how that works, so that I can have the exact amount of space I need for however many offspring may produce once the reproduction bar has reached its maximum amount. But we're done with animals. Now let's go take a peek at our production chains. Alright, we need to drop some metal off to the barrel factory and the furniture factory as well. So let's start there, and we'll come back and address the other things after that. And also, looking at a sawmill, there just seems to be an issue with the planks being distributed, or having the planks on distributing is kind of bottlenecking badly, because the demand for planks is not as fast as we're producing them. So I'm going to change that setting in the sawmill, and we're going to just do the planks manually, because distributing is just bottlenecking here. So we'll set that to storing. And we'll just sell those or distribute them manually, I think. But we may flip the setting back and forth depending on what our needs. But for now, because that's bottlenecking, we'll take that off. So let's go to the TLX. We're done with the dump trailer for the moment. And so we're going to go ahead and park it here. It's a great spot. We're going to move on back over to our box it trailer. Get that back on to the back of the 2020. And we're going to grab a few metal pallets. We'll just load up here, because what we don't use we can just sell. So we'll do at least 4. I think should be plenty. Alright, excellent. Actually did 5,000. That's right. Yeah, we needed to drop the metal off at the barrel factory first and then come back to the furniture factory. Let's do the barrel factory first because that was the largest, greatest demand. Okay, and that's done. And then the next stop is the furniture factory, I think. Alright. Uh, yeah. Yeah, furniture factory. Alright. And that unloaded successfully. Alright. I think that's all the metal that we can sell for right now. So, excuse me, that we can distribute to our production chains for right now. So, let's see, where am I going here? Disoriented. Actually, we can just go ahead and sell the metal that we didn't use. Oh, and just had a senior moment there. Although not necessarily, because in most scenarios, we want to sell the metal at the place that offers the best price. Let's take a peek at our prices menu to see what that might be. Okay, where are you? Metal, there it is. Elm Creek would give the best price at $6,294. And the pallets are popping in as fast as I can get them out. So let's go ahead and load up all of them until we've exhausted that capacity to do so. Alright, that's nets us 14,000 liters of metal. Let's see if we have another one come in. That's plenty enough for right now. We don't need any incomplete pallets, although after the two, technically we got one that's a little bit incomplete, but that was probably due to our unloading at our production chains more than loading from the factory. So we know Elm Creek is the sell point, but we gotta call the train and load the train in order to sell product at Elm Creek. So we're gonna do that right now. Alright, so let's go call the train, or rent the train for $1,000 an hour. So we have rented the train, we just have to wait on it to arrive. And you can see the indicator is showing how far the train is and letting you know. It's over 2.5 kilometers away, but it's on its way. And we just, for the moment, gotta sit tight and wait for it to arrive. And right now, we're just all having a moment of silence for the train. Waiting on it to pop in here at some point. But again, you can see the countdown as to its arrival based on how many kilometers it is away. Alright, so now we're getting to the countdown. Now we're getting to the nitty gritty. Should see it visually here any moment now. $300. And there she is. Right on schedule. Okay, so from here we're just gonna open up our trailer and unload pallets. And again, if doing this realistically, we would just go grab the on-site forklift that's here. We'll do it right quick so you can kind of see the operation of this beauty. This is how we do it here. And it's good. Won't fit through that door, will it? Nope. That's unfortunate. Anywho. Alright, so what we would do in this instance... Oh, Houston, we have a problem, I see already. We have a pallet that's stuck in quicksand here. I hate when they do that. What you can do here is gonna work it out. At some point the physics will give and there we go. All right. That's not how it's supposed to work, but that's what happens when you have a little glitch. Yeah, I think in the interest of time here, we're just gonna do them the cheaty way. But you can see, because realism kind of goes out the window when you have glitching anyways, so we'll just do them this way. Alright, so drop that one. So let's just move it to the back. Alright, that's one. Two. And we're not gonna get super fancy with stacks at all. I just want to get them on the train and get them moving. And everything is just super temperamental tonight. Literally. Whether you try to do it the right way or the wrong way. Alright, where are my straps at? Let's just not risk it. Alright, there's one more. Strap that down. And if I was doing the fancy thing as well, we'd run the pallet stacks up high. Probably do them 2x2 or 3x3. And probably about 3 pallets high. But totally not necessary to do here. So we just keep everything one level. But there's a known issue with the game about objects sometimes glitching into other objects. I don't know if Giants will ever do anything about it anytime soon. It's just been kind of one of those accepted feature and not a bugs of the Farming Simulator series for some time now. It's like that little thing you see there when you're holding an object. Sometimes the game will send you flying into the air for no logical reason. That's been something that has been happening at least when I was in Farming Simulator 19. And we're still using the same engine, and it still has that same physics problem as well. See, look at there. There it is. Alright, we'll just go ahead and park this one. Thank you for your service. Okay, that's in place. Alright, so we got the train loaded up and we can send it off on its way. once I can get into it. Alright, here we go. Alright, so the train is off to Elm Creek. And see how much we get total. Alright, there you go. Train will now drive to Elm Creek. 200, we got 43,000 plus another 12,000. So 43, 50. So over 55,000 in sold products there. In fact, we should see that on the finances too, right? We're showing a grand total of everything we sold today. So 79,000 total today. So we're up to $223,203. Let's check on our log filler here. He's still unloading. So we again focus our attention on. Wait a minute, there was a 5,000. Why did we not unload this additional 5,000 here? Could have made a little more. Don't know why that bugged as well. So we're just gonna sell that right up here. We're not gonna call the train back for this. Open. That was nice up here, but it should be here. So we got 31,000. And that was a rookie mistake because I should have noticed that the truck wasn't fully empty. I think we're done here. Let's go check those production chains one more time. And I will be manually distributing planks. Long planks are automatically distributed, and that's not bottlenecking, so we won't touch that. Alright, so looks like we're in good shape on everything. Take a peek at the metal production facility. Okay. It's in need of some iron ore, so let's go unload that. Dump trailer again. We have a separate trailer for iron ore already preloaded. That's what happens when these things tip into the ground like that. Whoa, I didn't know we were that low. We're gonna unload what we have, but we gotta go make a road trip. In a place we haven't been in a while. So let's go over to the iron mine. Get us a full load of iron. Alright, and while we're heading to the iron mill, just wanted to touch on, it's in my space I'm just doing the live streaming and not necessarily the mod and or map reviews. I do mention some of the stuff that I'm using or some of the stuff I'm interested in using in my particular playthroughs. There were a few things that came out this week of note that I just want to kind of mention briefly. It's just one great mod that came out this week here. Let me go to that menu real quick so you can see it under mods and DLCs. Although I haven't really played with it that much, I do have it installed on this particular playthrough, and it will definitely be utilized in every one of the ones that I'm running. Just highlight a few great mods while I'm here though. The D54 truck 754 truck pack is a great mod if you are doing a small farm. I've been using that ever since Farming Simulator 7 in both Farming Simulator 17 and 19 and now 22. That's a great mod. Especially, and literally it has trailers for whatever you might want to do on a farm. It's just that it's a European truck and not an American truck, so that's my whole thing is American Farming Simulator player. I do want to try when I can to try to utilize the stuff that's here in America before European stuff, although even here in real life a lot of European stuff is used in the US as well. Where is the mod that I wanted to show you real quick here? Let's see. There's a couple of different things, though I thought. Just can't seem to find it now. Oh, here we go. It was a few things here. Of course, BC Bueller has some great mods and a couple of things. Here, one of them I wanted to highlight with his Mack grain hauling pack and the grain trucks and trailers with that. Great pack there. Over on 82 Studios has the Superliner package. What else was it? Let's see if I can find the other little vehicle here that I wanted to showcase. May need to come from the truck menu because my eyes are failing me sometimes. Oh, there it is, the Volvo Wia. Great truck, great looking truck. And I think that was it. Wanted to make sure that I had the BC Bueller stuff on here. Alright, but let's go here up the mountain. Okay, we made it. We're on site. So we're gonna have to get here under the conveyor. Once we get on in position, it'll just automatically unload. But it doesn't do the whole automated thing because we gotta turn it back on and get this whole thing flowing again. Turn on conveyor belt. Alright, it's full. Got 82,000 liters of iron ore. And we're going to take that back to our metal factory. Alright, and we just got to make our way back down the mountainside. Oops, going the wrong way here. Just got to be careful with the full load and how fast I drive. Don't want to turn the truck over or anything like that. And this mod already has a very bouncy suspension, so it's pretty easy to flip it over. Okay, whoa, crash counter +1. Guess I didn't flip it. My apologies here. I'm struggling a little bit tonight as it's a little later. At least where I'm at, in my part of the world, I should say. I'm on the East Coast side of the United States. But whatever it is, whatever your situation is, I appreciate you tuning in tonight to check me out. Alright, got that lined up. And we'll just keep this trailer here. Go back to the boxing trailer. Alright, boxing trailer attached. Now I have to decide whether or not we're going to mess around with doing any logging today or not. I guess we could continue to cut some of the trees down over here. Alright, so let's go. Felling trees is my game. Alright, tree harvester turned on and our first contestant. One timber. Up and at 'em, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, let's go. You see that small tree almost tipped me over. There's a tiny tree that we missed. Chopping it up. Literally and figuratively. Alright, this is... see if we can get this one around the trunk of the tree. It's a thick one. Alright, next candidate. Alright, getting them lined up. And timber. And we're just gonna go wild, clearing out everything that you see. That's if it's a tree and it can be cut, we're gonna cut it. We're gonna make money off of it. That's just the deal. And I think this is a nice little screenshot opportunity right here. So let me do this number right here. And the help window. Screenshot. Help window back on. And it's like magic. need to take a peek to see how we're doing on time. Alright, just about in the last half hour block of tonight's show. Alright, let's see if we can get this thing around the tree, right about there. Nope, bad angle. Here we go. Oh, oh no. Lift that out. Back that out. This one might not be a true type that we can cut, but we shall see. Yep, okay. So that one will have to be a manual. Alright, gotta bring that up so that the bucket gets situated properly. Alright, bucket's in. Drop down as low as we can get the cut. Alright, let's see. We'll do a few more trees here and then we'll need to move on to something else. 'Cause I know this is not like super exciting stuff. This is actually stuff I could probably do a little bit of off camera just to move the series to a more interesting point, maybe. So, I mean, this it is what it is when you're playing Farming Simulator. You're if you're bored with actual watching virtual farming, then this is probably not the game for you anyways. Given there are some activities you can do that are a lot less exciting than others. Like if we had a potato crop here, I could really show you boring. At least time consuming and not in a good way. And there's the tiny tree thing. And this looks like another tree that probably won't fit in the harvester. Not getting any feedback on this one. There it goes. Alright, still seeing green. So if I come at it correctly, I should be able to cut it. There we go. Alright, we'll clear a few more trees up here and then we'll move on to something else. I just love the tree work actually, though this tree harvesting work is actually pretty fun to me. Especially if it's like if you're at a point where you're getting a good groove. Get through quite a few trees. Alright, right now. Oops. I cut that one pretty high. I didn't mean to cut that one that high. Now you can see you have this whole section of forest clean over here by the farm. Give or take a few trees along the river bank. Of course, we want to come back through and deal with some of the stumps that we're leaving behind as well. See, I may need an intervention because every time I see a good tree that looks like a good tree to cut, I keep saying I'm gonna stop, but I keep finding another tree that I like that I want to cut. Timber. Alright, it's 13:53. Game time. So we're coming up on 2 o'clock almost. And we've done a lot of stuff today. A lot of stuff in this episode, but there's still more we have to do and more to follow. Once we start getting more into the sales of these animal byproducts, we should be getting more in the green. I just can't help myself when it comes to cutting these trees. Alright, well let's get a good stopping point here. Alright, let's hop out of there. And let's do a quick assessment on where we want to be on this farming stuff. Okay, where is crop types? Why are the crop types not showing up here? Because we're not in season. There's nothing ready to harvest. There's nothing planted. There's nothing growing. Let's go back to own land here. What land do we own? Oh, we was on that screen, right? Yeah, farmland. We don't own either of these fields yet. Okay. So we really, man, we're gonna need 115,000 for that one, 132,000 for that one, 92,000 for that one, 50,000 for this one, and that's just gonna be a grass field. I'll probably just keep that as a grass field for right now, which is what's already there anyways. Although I am going to have a location for my sheds, for my farm equipment as well. But hopefully we'll manage that with what I'm doing now in this area. That I'm clearing more space here. We'll be able to repurpose this land once it's cleared to expand our footprint here in this area. Alright, let's hop over to the sawmill quickly. We're still going to be going through the cycle 2 also, if you haven't noticed already, where we're taking out loans, paying them off, taking out loans, paying them off. It's just going to be the way it is. And we still got a couple of logs going here. So that's still processing. Alright, we got some stuff here that we can sell now, but we're gonna let this thing fill up to its max capacity for all of my pallets, and then I'll just sell it all at that time. That way we make as much money as possible at one time. So we'll come back in and check on this shortly. Although planks are going to hit capacity first, but we should still be able to do something with the wood beam and the prefab wall pallets as well. And that'll be just like we did with the metal. You know, we'll just fill a train up and send it to Elm Creek. Elm Creek is going to give you the best prices pretty much on everything, at least most products. But that's really all I got. And all we're going to be doing until we have more money in our pockets. Here, let's go ahead and chainsaw this big boy here while we're at it. Alright, should do that. And then what was the other tree we had over here that we couldn't cut? There's thick monstrosity right here, right? And of course, I cut him and he doesn't fall. Alright. Alright, we're coming up on the last 5 minutes of tonight's episode. Like I've been saying so many times tonight, in each and every episode, I appreciate you tuning in and checking me out. And I thank you for your support. Keep watching. The more you know, the more you grow, and we'll get better together. I just really enjoy taking the time to share my love of gaming with you. And hope you continue to enjoy that with me. I am going to be doing some other games. I haven't talked about it much tonight, but as I have indicated in previous streams, I do play other games. Right now I'm kind of cycling through a few different things, but my main games right now are Farming Simulator 22 and Grand Theft Auto Online. I am going to be still looking at doing some stuff with the Grand Theft Auto Online live. But for the most part, those will be unscheduled or unplanned live streams. I'll put those up on YouTube as well. When I do those, I'm going to have to be very careful because I'm still learning about how to do all this process, and especially when it comes to stuff that has potential copyright issues. And I know the Grand Theft Auto games have a lot of licensed music in there, so I'm going to have to be very careful when I'm playing about making sure I manage that, so I don't put up anything that gets me copyright strikes and stuff like that. I'm not trying to deal with none of that. So alright, we got that piece cut, but we still have a section of the tree that fell on the ground that I can't seem to pick up at the moment. So, but I think we'll get that when the tree devourer comes through. At least I hope so. Just one piece, and it should be 2 pieces. And that's a big tree. Alright. Like I always say, if you're not having fun doing what you do, let me know what you don't. Let me know if there's things you want to see, stuff you want to see me do. If you got questions about anything that I'm doing here, any content, please keep me posted and let me know in the comments. So send me a message. I'm here to help, and I'm here to learn. If this is what we do. This is the beginning of a community, and I hope it's a community that will grow organically and flourish. At least need a couple of more cycles here where we can make money. We will be, based on what I see what's happening at Sawmills, doing a lot of sales here. Probably next episode, or at least some log, some plank pallets for sure. And hopefully that will put us back in the green where we need to be, where we can go ahead and pay off these loans and then go make some more loans. Hey, well, that's what it is. That's where we're at in the process. Got to get this farming stuff going and get that farmland purchased. Finally get our crops going, so that crops can support our animal operations. let's see goals that we have for the rest of this live stream series. And I think we will end it at probably 100 episodes. But again, we'll see what the flow is. And from there, maybe at 100, we'll look at doing something on another map. Again, if you have any comments and suggestions on a map you'd like to see me run, be sure to let me know in the comments. That's all I got for tonight. This has been another live stream on Twitch, Jose831 Gaming, Farmer Simulator 22. Thank you so much for tuning in and checking me out tonight. And I hope you have a wonderful day, night, or whatever it is in your neck of the woods or in your part of the world. And I will catch you on the flip side.